Hold on. I want that Steeler hit to be in there on the ground. You know what I mean? Because even though the Ravens lost, Steelers got to lose one game, and we got to beat them. We got to win out. It's possible. It's very well possible, but it's not too likely they're going to make the playoffs. I blame the team, blame defense, blame coaching. How are you going to take out a star running back who is guaranteed Hall of Famer behind a second-string quarterback and bench him when he brought you back for the lead and gave you 2 touchdowns and he rushed for 147 yards? Why are you going to take him out when our season's on the line and Lamar Jackson's not in the game? I don't get it, but unfortunately, I guess that's the way the cookie's going to crumble. I believe we need new coaching. Harbaugh's got to go. Steve Bisciotti should do something about it. You know what I mean? Just take action, because you're never going to get a Lombardi in Baltimore as long as this stuff continues to happen. And it's a shame, because every other team gets to do things and gets to have, celebrations, and we're in a shit show of a, state where there's a lot of crime in our neighborhood. And I feel like, spreading positivity and bringing a Lombardi to Baltimore bring joy to our city. And that's what we need more than anything. Remember that. There ain't no... But I believe it's rigged. So, I don't see it happening anytime soon. And it's bullshit, if you ask me. They should definitely let Lamar Jackson get a ring as a Raven. He deserves it, but Lamar needs to step up, or something's got to give, because I know me, I'm a diehard Raven, but I'm tired of seeing this happen. I'm tired of, seeing them go through heartaches, and I'm tired of being in heartache. So I feel as though, this offseason is going to be a big accomplishment to see what happens in Baltimore. Are we going to get draft picks? Are we going to let somebody go? The biggest thing I think we should do is D-Hop. How much more does Hopkins truly have? Rob, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How much more does D-Hop truly have? You know what I mean? Yes, he caught a sideline pass, and yes, he caught... that first down, but he only had 2 receptions the whole game. Zay Flowers catching a ball wide open and fumbling. Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. 2 big things that cost us the game was them fumbles. Prime example, Zay Flowers, we had the lead. Only thing we had to do was run the ball. Run the ball, right? Why do you throw the ball? Why? Just why? Why would you throw the ball, against a team who's hungry, who's also on the line of, losing the playoffs? Why couldn't we just run the ball downfield with Derrick Henry? But no, you take Derrick Henry out and bench him, and you put in Kenneth Mitchell. Just don't make no sense. I feel like it's definitely rigged, and there's a lot of stuff behind it. Aaron Rodgers don't got too much time left. So I felt like, there's a lot of bad calls, just like against the Lions game yesterday. It was a touchdown. Plain as day, just like the Baltimore Ravens. Was a touchdown. But referees get involved, and that's just the way it happens. If people don't agree with me, then don't agree with me. But I, sit at games. I see games live. I see games on TV. And I can tell you that the referees are fully involved in the game. There ain't no, hard knocks. No more of that. There ain't no more having Ray Lewis and Ed Reed in that backfield smacking, taking your head off. You know what I mean? So it's real talk. You know, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis was just in that locker room. Why couldn't they get through to them boys is beyond me. It's crazy, you know? But I ain't getting paid to play for them motherfuckers. So to be honest, I don't really care, bro. You know, I got real shit going on. It's Christmas in 4 days. I got a beautiful family, and I'm on live. So that's what it is with football. I say, though, the Ravens, they do got a possibility to make it. But the Steelers got to lose against the Browns. And yes, Shedeur Sanders did have a good game. But can he hold up against... why am I in a car? I'm waiting on my mom to come out of her appointment. Yeah, so I'm here. I don't want to be around all them people. I felt like I go live when I'm waiting on her. But Shedeur Sanders, I don't feel like he can fill them shoes. You know, you got the Steelers defense. I feel like they're going to pounce just all over them. And that's what's going to be the downfall. Are they going to pounce on the Ravens? No, we'll probably beat the Steelers. Adios, brothers.